Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video, and please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. So for today's video, I started a series here on my channel when I first started. It was called 5 Best and 5 Worst. So I've done my 5 Best and 5 Worst eyeshadow palettes, as well as my 5 Best and 5 Worst highlighters. So today I thought it would be really fun to do a spin on that and to do my 5 Best and 5 Worst Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadows in my entire collection. So I'm going to be outlining which shadows are my absolute favorites and why, and which ones I absolutely cannot stand, wish I could rip out of the pan and throw out. So before we get started, if you've been eyeing this eye look I'm wearing here and you're curious about it, I am going to be posting a full face get ready with me. I haven't done one in so long in my channel. That's going to be going up on Friday. So I did a neutral look with the Alien palette. It was so highly requested after my video that I posted on Monday. I will link that up here. Also guys, please make sure to enter my giveaway to win your very own Bloodlust palette. That giveaway is going to be ending super soon, and I do have a little bit of a surprise for the winner in store. So please make sure you enter that giveaway if you haven't already. I will link that up here, and as well as in the description, you'll be able to find a link for that. So guys, let's jump right in so I can talk about my 5 most loved and 5 most hated Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadows. All right, let's jump right in. So number 1, no surprise to anyone if you've watched any of my videos, I'm gonna first be talking about this beautiful shade in Blood Sugar. So this is the shade Sweetner. Guys, there is literally nothing like this shade in the world. It has the most gorgeous duochrome shift between pink and gold, and it's not even like a faint pink. It's like a vibrant, gorgeous pink, but without being too in your face. I can't tell you, I'm pretty sure my pan can show you, but like, I cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed having this shade in my collection. It's one of my absolute favorites. It makes this palette untouchable to me. I love that shade. Guys, if you have blood sugar or if you want to dive into blood sugar, I highly suggest one of the first shades you use is that Sweetner shade. It's so beautiful. There's nothing he's ever done like it, and frankly, there's no other shadows I own that are like it. Even the ones that say they're duochrome, they are not like this. It is so beautiful. The next shade I'm going to be talking about is found in the Jawbreaker palette, and he always does this. He always names one of the shades after the actual palette, and that is the one that I fell in love with. So that is the Jawbreaker shade here. Guys, this in the pan, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like a regular white shimmer, right? Wrong. Look at the duochrome on this thing. It is absolutely the most beautiful pale champagne-y gold. I can't tell you how many eye looks it's completed. It's the perfect color to put into your inner corners. I bet guys, even if you went in here with a smaller highlighter brush and you put it on as a highlight, it would look absolutely beautiful. The formula is lovely, creamy, not flaky. Not all, some of his shimmers can be very thick and flaky. This is not one of them. It's absolutely beautiful, and if you guys have the Jawbreaker palette or if you're interested in it, I highly suggest you jump in with that color. It's perfect to complete whether it's a bold look, a neutral look, a goldy look. Ooh, girl, you will not regret that color. It is a perfect color. Jeffree, you are a god. I don't know how you do it. So the next shade I want to talk about. So this is relatively new in my collection. It's found in this Angel Kitten Mama. This is in the Bloodlust palette. The shade I want to be talking about is here, called Take the Crown. Now, a little backstory behind this shade, guys. Lavender was the absolute first eyeshadow that I ever put on my eye as a little 13-year-old. I would always wear it, like, it was this L'Oreal, it was these liquid shadows, and it was in this gorgeous lavender. I would smear it on with my finger on my eyelid, and it's just so special to me, the lavender color. That's why I was so excited when Bloodlust came out. I knew that he was gonna put a lavender in here that was just gonna have me shooketh, and girl, he did. So this is the perfect formula and consistency. It's such a vibrant purple, a vibrant lilac without being so in your face. Oh my gosh, guys, I could go on about this shade forever. It's absolutely breathtaking. It has to be one of the best shades that he put in this palette. I absolutely love it. It completes every purple look, whether you want to do a soft purple look, a bold purple look, adore. And just like I mentioned, some of his shimmers are flaky and thick. This is not one of them. This applies to the eyelid beautifully, whether you want to use your finger, whether you want to go in with a brush. It's so, so gorgeous. He really hit it out of the park with this shade, and I love Take the Crown, guys. Highly suggest you give it a try if you get your hands on the Bloodlust palette, or if you win one. Love, love, love Take the Crown. The next shade I'm going to be talking about, so this is relatively new in my collection. Like I mentioned, one of my gorgeous, lovely subscribers gifted me with the Alien palette. The first color I gravitated towards in that palette was the gorgeous UFO gold shade here. Oh my god, guys, it is so, first of all, it feels like liquid butter in your hands. Like, it is so soft and delicate. It is the perfect pot of gold. It is so, so beautiful. The way it looks on the eye is breathtaking. I'm actually wearing it today. I love what it adds to the eye. It's so beautiful. I'm saying, guys, it's in the Natasha Denona quality of shadows. It's thick, it's pigmented, it's metallic. It gives you everything you want out of a gold. Jeffree, you did so good with this shade. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite golds in my entire collection, and I just got it and I'm saying that. Keep that in mind. The shade UFO and Alien, bellissimo. Highly suggest, if you guys are looking for a beautiful gold, dip into that. I know a lot of you got this palette with your mystery box and you just don't know what to do with it yet. Dip in with that gold. You can pretty much do anything with that gold. And the last shade I'm going to be talking about, so I don't know if you noticed, but pretty much in all of my favorites, they were shimmers. So he does a lot of mattes too, obviously. And my favorite out of all of those mattes is, again, in this Angel in Blood Sugar, and that is the shade Cake Mix. Guys, this is the most perfect shade to literally take one brush, throw it in your crease, throw on some mascara, and out the door. It is the perfect in-between a rosy, brownie, taupey. I don't even really know how to explain it, but it is perfectly beautiful. I absolutely love, love, love this shade. It's a beautiful matte. I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it again. Jeffree Star's mattes are my absolute favorite on the eyeshadow market. The shimmers, I do have several other companies that I definitely turn to for my shimmers, but in terms of the mattes, nothing is like Jeffree's. They build up perfectly, they blend out perfectly. I never have an issue even with the darker shades. I know some of you out there, when you dip into darker shades, you're so nervous because it just doesn't blend out. I had that problem with previous brands as well. For whatever reason, Jeffree Star's shadows, the mattes, blend out like a dream. If you haven't tried them already, you have to, you need to, you must, you have to. All right, guys, let's switch gears and talk about my absolute most hated Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadows in my collection. Number one. I've had so many issues with this shadow, and guys, it could very well be me. I really think it's me. I have major problems working with blue shadows. I don't know what the frick my problem is. I can't get them to not be patchy. I can't, even when I pat them on and try not to blend over top. Somebody out there, leave me some tips down below. How can I make blue shadows blend out and not look so patchy? I literally have no problem with any other color other than blue. Give me a purple, the most patchy color on the market, and I can blend that out, no problem. Blue? No. So the first shade I'm going to be talking about as my absolute most hated is this shade here called Blue Monday. Now guys, this is a perfectly beautiful shade. I absolutely love the color itself. It's a perfect blue. But like I said, it is so freaking patchy. Like, I tried to do this look recently. I'm gonna throw up a picture here. I really wanted to recreate this James Charles look, but I wanted to do it with only Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadows. So I tried, and the side that is pink and orange and purple looked beautiful. The side that was blue and green, it looks like my 5-year-old daughter blended that in. Like, no. And it's me. I don't know how to freaking work this shadow, but yeah, guys, Blue Monday is definitely one of my absolute most hated, not because of the color, but because of the consistency, the texture, the way it blends on the eye. Absolute one of my most hated Jeffree Star Cosmetics shadows. And moving on to the next, now, again, this is not to say this is not a lovely color, but guys, when I was playing with that James Charles look I just told you about, my eyelid was so severely stained. Like my friend literally was convinced that I had pink eye. And no, I wiped that baby down like crazy. I even used like an oilier makeup remover along with my regular micellar water. Nothing took this off. And that shade is here. This is in the Conspiracy palette. This is the shade Trisha. So guys, this is a beautiful palette, by the way. If you got your hands on it, lucky you. And if you guys are excited for the restock, I don't blame you. It's an absolutely beautiful palette. But this shade Trisha, as you guys can see, it is absolutely beautiful. It's such a bright, vibrant pink. But good Lord, the staining on the eyelid, it's almost not even worth using it. Like, I do not want my eyelid to be stained pink. Now, I know Jeffree very clearly states that a lot of his shadows do stain the eyelids. I have to say that that is not true. A lot of them do not stain the way this one does. This Trisha shade will stain the heck out of your eye and make you look crazy. I'm just gonna come out and say it. And it is one of my most hated eyeshadows that Jeffree Star has come out with. Moving on to the next shadow. So this is again in this gorgeous brand new baby. God guys, I love this palette. But this shade here, I did mention it as well in my initial review, but it ain't it. First of all, when you touch it, it feels dry, it feels flaky. It's almost like the dye sits out in it. Like, I don't know how to properly explain that. It's almost as though the dye didn't get emulsified into the powder properly. Whatever it is. Also, when you put it onto your eye, you really have to build it up. It's thin. On top of being like this really rough texture, it's thin. Like, you're not getting like a boom. You are not getting the way it looks in the pan, like that bright, vibrant red. No, you have to really, really pat it on and build it up, which is very uncharacteristic of Jeffree's shadows. They're usually such a pleasure to work with. So boom pigment the first time you go in. Not this guy. Bleeding Hearts in the Bloodlust palette has to be one of the worst shades he's come out with, and I will stick to my guns on that. Moving on to the next shade. So this is going to be found in the Thirsty palette, and that is this Drizzle shade here. Now, this palette was gorgeous. I was in love with it, but this Drizzle shade, guys, it is not it. It does not add the type of depth you need for this particular color story, and it's the darkest color in here. All it simply does is make whatever color is on your eye just more cool toned. You're not getting that depth you crave and need to really complete the look. And if you know me, you know that I like to be able to, I don't have to, but I like to be able to complete an entire look using just one palette, and I can't with this for that reason. That brown is just not pigmented enough, it is not deep enough, and it doesn't provide that boom you need in the outer corner of the eye when you want to really complete that eye look. So that is one of the worst shades, in my opinion, that Jeffree's come out with. One of the most disappointing, that just doesn't do what you want it to do. And moving on to the last shade I'm going to be talking about. So this will be found in the Mini Controversy palette. Now this is no tea, no shade against Shane or the collection. I was obsessed with the collection. I made like a 50 billion tutorials using it. But guys, this color here, my boyfriend's purse, it ain't it. It's so thin, it's so flaky, it literally does nothing to the eyelid. Like, there's no glimmer to it. Like, I want a glimmer. If you're gonna be this color and you're gonna be a shimmer, like, what is this? A suede? What is it? What is it? I don't like what it adds to the eye looks. I haven't been able to use that shade once in an eye look where I've really, really liked its outcome. I've always had to go on top of it with something else because I just don't like what it adds to the look. And I just really, really don't like that color. For whatever reason, I just don't think it's one of his greatest colors. For whatever reason, not for me. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for delving into those with me. I could seriously talk about Jeffree Star Cosmetics Eyeshadow specifically for days and days. It's my favorite formula on the market, guys. If you haven't tried it already, you need to, you must. You have to. So when Bloodlust first came out, I did a video for you guys of shades that I thought were repeat shades, and you really, really seemed to like that, which gave me the idea to do this video. So I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, please, I need to know. I want lists down below. Tell me your favorite Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadows. I want to know which ones can you not live without, which ones do you hate, give me those ones too. I love hearing from you guys. I love conversing with you guys, especially about Jeffree Star Cosmetics, because you guys are just as insane about it as I am, and I absolutely love that. And yeah, guys, that pretty much concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to enter my giveaway to win your very own Bloodlust palette as well as a crown mirror. That giveaway will be ending super duper soon, and like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there is a little surprise for the winner, which, like, you're gonna freak out. You're gonna freak out. So guys, make sure to enter that giveaway if you haven't already. I'll have that linked up here as well as down below in the description section. And yeah, guys, please give this video a like if you haven't already. Please don't forget to leave me a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys subscribe. And I will catch you on the next video. Bye, guys!